You know, a few years ago, I wrote a book. It took me a long time to write it. Very profound subject. It's called 100 Bull Jobs and How to Get Them. And the title of the book was, you know, bifurcated and very evocative, because what I meant to say by that was that there are a plethora of jobs that are bull, but they're the jobs you want. And if you work very hard over a long period of time, you can acquire one of these bull jobs and be happy. It's really people who have substantial and you know, creative, and those people are aggravated.
I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
And this has never been more true than it is right now, in the midst of our difficult circumstances. Because I'm just looking back over my list of bullshit jobs, and only one of these jobs has remained a bullshit job. The rest have been promoted into the ranks of, you know, semi-non-bullshit jobs, substantial jobs that everybody would want and that nobody would shake a stick at. For example, I did mention that a massage therapist was considered a bullshit job back when I first looked at the subject. Well, you know, I wish I had the training to be a massage therapist right now. It's certainly a lot more fun than doing what I do for a living. There are others, you know, I saw driving down the street a sign for a pet acupuncturist. In other words, somebody who sticks little needles into Fuzzy and Fluffy. That sounds like more fun than looking at the Dow Jones average every day. Exotic dancer, you know, I have a friend who told me that there are people who, you know, used to be other things that are moving into the field of exotic dancing. Certainly, you know, the market for that is never going to go away. I was amused at the time I wrote the book. There was such a thing as a person who maintains the aquariums of very rich people. And I found that, you know, the mayor of New York, Mike Bloomberg, does in fact employ such a person. And now, you know, I think cleaning up fish poo is probably a lot better than trying to work for the SEC. There are so many others, you know, business book author. I mean, you know, that back then it felt like pretty much of a bull patient, but now, you know, I'm trying to get another book contract isn't so easy. There is really, in the end, only one job that's left that retains all of its bullshit status, has lost none of its bullshit luster, and will always, as far as I can see, even as times get more and more complicated, retain its status as the number one bullshit job, proving it again every day, day in, day out. That, of course, is the job of being an economist.
We did forget for a while that there's risk. There was just an enormous amount of...